Error. 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 Dimensional friction detected. Warning. Probability of phase collapse increased by 30%. Adjusting to Plan Beta. Reducing scope of observation. Selecting new potential catalyst samples. Singularity secured. Beginning construction of Phantom Field.
Ow, my arm. Ugh. Dude, what is this place? This place looks pretty weird. I can't remember the last time I got sucked into a TV.
Data's Gaming, Human Male, Trouge Drago.
Ah! Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? Is that... Oh no, it can't be! Not AI!
You have been sent here to this digital world to do my dirty work. Here players will fight one another, and you will have to steal their gemstone in order to get out of here. Only the strongest will make it home.
Is that so? Well, you know what? I'll play your game. I'll get out of here and I will go back to what I love doing, talking about Chicken Little on the Xbox.
Too bad, human. I know what you did to Emperor Belos.
So you know my run-in with Belos and the dolls, huh? Well, no matter. Whatever new challenges comes my way, I will slay every single one of them and get back home to my friends.
Now, time for a new arc. Ha 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 ha.
BlazBlue, a franchise of video games that I know next to nothing about. Cut it out, I've played so many more fighting games, I just haven't really played Guilty Gear or BlazBlue. I have talked about crossover fighters though in the past, and I do love me a good crossover fighter. So one day when I was scrolling through Xbox Game Pass, I came across a game called BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, featuring characters from not only Persona, but also Ruby and Underknife Embirth. Now, I'm about to sound like a complete loser by saying this, but I've never played Underknife or watched Ruby. The only real connection I had to this game in particular is that I love the world of Persona 4. I love this group of characters and the entire story of Persona 4 as a nutshell. So I'm basically speaking as a Persona 4 fan that hasn't played the Arena games at all. Not to mention that this franchise was made by Arc System Works, which I know them personally through Dragon Ball FighterZ as one of the best Dragon Ball games we got in a while until the DLC happened, but still, the game itself is still really fun. So I pick it up, and dropping the gun here, I love this game. I don't know why this game got so much hate from like the BlazBlue community, but I love BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. The cross mechanic is super fun, the animations are spot on, this game is truly amazing. So I don't typically do this for reviews, but I'm going to talk about the fighting game mechanics first before we get into the narrative. Because the fighting game here, it pretty much plays like your normal 2D fighter. Everything works very properly. You have combos that have light, medium, and heavy attacks. You have this funny little grab move that goes into like this amazing animation. And then you also have this charge gauge, which I believe doubles attack damage. I'm not 100% sure what it fully does, but I'm pretty sure it doubles the attack damage. Now with this game being a crossover, you have many different fighters, and the gameplay styles is that you have 2 people per team member. And basically your main goal is to make sure both team members are destroyed and then you win the game basically. It's not like a best 2 out of 3 type matches. Every character basically acts like your stock, to quote Super Smash Bros. My only real critique with this is that you can't just do 1v1 matches, and if you can, I don't know how to turn it on. But other than that, I love the idea of this mechanic. It makes battles so much exhilarating. And the music, oh my gosh, the music in this game. I love all the different remixes that it brings as well as its original compositions. it definitely adds to this game basically being awesome to play. And also this game has both Japanese voice actors as well as English voice actors that you can change in the settings, and I love the way that the voice actors perform in this game. Now for some general critiques. When I tried to record footage for this game, I couldn't find many people to play online with, and I don't know if it's just because of the time zone I'm in, or if I clicked on the wrong menu, but I just could not find matches for like 2 hours straight. The only real time whenever I got matches was whenever I was playing with my friend Luna over on my Twitch page, and she's in a league of her own, like holy cow.
He's a doggy, go! No! Okay, nope, you're still here, holy moly. Oh, Rachel's dead. Okay.
Boom!
Dang, that was close. GG's. No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Give me both of them!
Yep. Dead. Okay then.
Bye!
And besides the story mode, there's not really much other type of content to do. There was a tactics mode, which I didn't even bother playing just because I'm not a big fan of tactics. But let's just stop dancing on the subject. Let's talk about the story mode. So, with crossover fighting game story modes, I have a general rule of thumb, especially with the IP I'm not terribly familiar with. It basically has to get this point across. Should I care about the character that I'm controlling if I had zero experience with said game? Super Smash Bros. Brawl gave us Pit for the first time, and as someone who has never played a Kid Icarus game, playing through Pit's story, I got a general idea of his character. Same goes for Moth in that game as well. And to use another game I've covered here on the channel, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Any type of the characters I didn't really know from Tekken and or from Street Fighter, I got their personalities and their characteristics throughout the story mode of that game. Sure, these stories are not JRPG levels of has to be great storytelling, but a general story can still be a good story, and what I found in Street Fighter Cross Tekken as well as Super Smash Bros. Are stories that can do so much with so little. BlazBlue does this, but at the same time kind of doesn't. Like, I know next to nothing about Wagner as soon as I started up the game. Actually, when it comes to any of the BlazBlue characters, introductions were basically like, oh, I remember you, oh, we should definitely team up, oh, we should go and move on. Like, I didn't get any sort of, like, connection or, like, introduction to a new player when it came to introductions to these characters. And I really got sick of Wagner midway through my stream of this game. Like, in the context of this game in particular, the game never gives me a reason why I should care about Wagner as a character. He's so whiny and he's just so hot-headed that it's almost just ear-grating. What made characters like Sanji super great is that he had someone like Luffy to bounce off of. Wagner doesn't really have a character like that to bounce off of, other than Noel, which, oh my gosh, Noel in this game is so fun to play.
Alright, get him. Nice.
But the overall plot of the story is basically every character has a gemstone, and basically it's up to them to steal a bunch of other gemstones from other players to make it out of this virtual world alive. And this AI really got annoying, more so than Wagner, honestly.
Let the 37th Keystone Scramble Tag Battle Tournament commence! Yes, that's the one. You've been selected as the Keystone holder. You're such a lucky boy.
What did you do to them?
Don't worry. To make sure the tournament proceeds smoothly, I've transferred them to another location.
It's like they were trying to make GLaDOS and Wheatley from Portal, but just did not have any of the soul, wit, or charm that those games did. But the plot really ends off with it turns out that the robot that was hosting this entire tournament was actually just creating data of all the different matches that you've been fighting, and it was none other than Rachel Alucard's grandfather that basically made this robot to begin with. And she has the personality of Ansem from Kingdom Hearts.
To obtain that keystone you hold.
You seem oddly informed.
Yes, it's because I was actually listening to the explanation you were given earlier. It wasn't that difficult to grasp. Well, assuming you have a functioning brain, of course.
The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
After one last deal of easy happy slaps, oh my gosh, this final boss is actually so easy. We get one last deal of closure depending on the campaign you're playing, and that is pretty much the entire story arc of BlazBlue Class Tag Battle. I really don't know what to make of this story mode because BlazBlue, in terms of like its own characters, doesn't really do a good job of explaining anything about the BlazBlue characters. Like, midway throughout the campaign, you'll run into someone that says that he was wanted. Why is Wagner wanted? What is his backstory? You don't have to go into high detail, but at least give us some more information of, oh, he's just a wanted man in his universe. Like, in One Piece, you can just see a wanted poster in any type of video game, and it makes sense. They're pirates after all. But besides Wagner, I actually really like a lot of BlazBlue characters, and the little that I know about them here, I really do enjoy the presence here. They do bring a type of whimsy that you just don't really see a lot in these type of fighting games. And lastly, for the other characters like the Persona reps, it's spoiler heavy. I can't really say anything about it because it will spoil something about the Persona 4 game. And I imagine it's the same for Ruby and Undyne as well. But at the end of the day, do I recommend BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle? I 100% recommend it if you just want a fun Arc Systems game. If you don't care about any of the characters' lore, backstory, I can still see a ton of people having so much fun with this game. But if you like some of the IP here, like Ruby, Persona, Undyne, or even BlazBlue, you're probably going to get the most out of it if you know these characters pretty well. Unfortunately for me, I only know most of these characters in passing. I don't know what their personalities is like. I should get around to watching Ruby at some point. I know a certain Hedgie wants me to. Speaking of my friends, I should definitely go and find a way out of this place. I want to be able to get out of here soon, but something tells me that this is going to take a while. Guess it's just off into the darkness I go to be the light.
Reaching for a